Welcome back to part 2 of building a race car styled diffuser for the project C400. Now, if you missed part 1 of this, I basically just spent a lot of time figuring out this bash bar with a center jacking point to make life a lot easier. And then, as you saw, I got the final 4 pieces cut out, designed, all the mounting points figured out and everything. And I also removed the rear wing as well as the front splitter to get that painted, and that's what we'll be doing in today's video. Prepping everything for paint, painting it, and then finally installing it on the car for the final time. By no means am I a good painter. If you've watched my videos for a while, I tried painting once. I made a royal mess of things, but just like with everything else, I'm gonna give it a go. The thing is, working with raw steel is it gets rusty pretty quick, and then the front splitter and the wing, I just rattle can sprayed that, so that doesn't last very long. So I got some 2K gloss black paint that I'll throw in the spray gun and then get everything painted. Without further ado, let me clean up all these parts, get it ready for paint, and then we'll start painting. Well, here we go. So I got the first batch ready, so that's all the parts for the diffuser, so that's over there. So let's get the spray gun ready, mix some paint up, and then I guess let's do this. That already went way better than I thought, and this is a good learning curve for me, because the next big job on the car is going to be to paint the entire car. So one thing is, my compressor is not what it used to be, so every now and again it overheats and it switches off, and then I mixed up way too much paint, so now I need to kind of hurry, get these hung up elsewhere to dry, and then we'll get the next batch in here, clean them up, get them painted, and yeah, hopefully I don't have too much waste or have too much wasted paint. But let's get these moved, free up some space, and continue. Now, it's the next day. After getting the second batch painted, I left everything to dry overnight. Like I said, I'm really happy I did this little practice run with the paint before I start just diving into the whole car and getting that painted. But look at that front splitter. Damn, all nice and shiny. It is a bit dusty, but still looks freaking good. Imagine if we paint the whole car, how much different this thing will look. And then also got the wing back on there, not fully bolted down because I will have to remove it again once we do get started on the paintwork. And then I already got the exhaust back on there. Then I'm not using self tappers to get that on there. I'm using pop rivets all over. Also made these little mounts to keep everything in place, and then I made that little exhaust mount for the exhaust not to rattle around. Let's quickly test it out. Actually, let's start up the car and hear how it sounds. You just can't beat the sound of an inline 6-cylinder. That's why I love these engines. Anyway, so the exhaust doesn't rattle. It's fully mounted, and then I also covered up this hole. Doesn't look the best. Might get some body filler or something on there once I do get into the bodywork and all that. But this video is about painting, and like I said, I learned a lot. Painting this way is a lot cheaper, so if I do mess up like I did, I mean, everything didn't come out perfect, but it's a lot cheaper than rattle can spray painting stuff. So if you do make a mistake, it's a lot cheaper. Also, I feel the paint is a lot more durable. It doesn't scratch as easy, and it's kind of like thicker, so it just holds up a lot better. Also, hanging up the parts that I want to spray paint isn't the best idea because the wind from the spray gun kind of moves it around, so that was kind of annoying. But anyway, I think now I need to add those 4 pieces, and then we can get the car dropped back onto the ground and see how the final product looks. Almost forgot about the most important part, sealing up the interior. So got some silicone around the seams. Now it's for that plate. for absolutely no reason. I just did my first test launch in the yard. All I wanted to do was turn the car around to see this, the two W203s with both bums showing this way. And they are some nice looking bums. Really happy with how that turned out. I'm stoked on that. Doesn't look the best, but it's different. And that's what I'm going for. Anyway, I'm going to end this video off here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please hit that like button. And then I'll see you in the next one. Might start on some paintwork. I don't know. I'll see you then. Peace.